So in this video, we're going to be repairing the hook on your pants and or garment, whatever popped off. And in another video, you can check out in the link below, we're going to teach you how to repair the eye, if the eye popped off. 1, 2, 3, 4! Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the GreenecoStyle YouTube channel, where we help people shop and live sustainably. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be repairing your pants. The hook on your pants. So it's a hook and eye, like this. So this is the eye. And then what popped off looks like this. This is the hook. Okay? And you can also find hook and eyes on skirts or shirts as well. But it wouldn't be this style, it would be a different style of hook and eye. But we're using these ones because these ones are for pants. What you'll need in this video are your pants that need mending, some thread that matches the color of your garment, a basic size sewing needle, because the hook, a pair of scissors, your little scissors. Okay, so what you're gonna do first before you start sewing is you're gonna get your thread, and to measure it, I like to place it right in the middle of my collarbone, and then this goes in the thread, measuring all the way out to your wrist, or to your hand, or whatever. That's a good enough length. So now you got that, you want to thread your needle. Once your needle is threaded, pull the thread all the way down so that it aligns with the other thread at the bottom. Where's the thread? Where's the thread? Alright. The thread goes all the way down, aligning at the bottom there. So it's double threaded. Okay, now that your needle is threaded, double threaded all the way, before we put the hook on, you're gonna wanna do a basting stitch to start it off, just to make sure that your thread is on and it's not going anywhere. And you see how there's 3 holes here, 1, 2, 3. I want you to start in the second hole where the hook used to be, but I'm going right below that hole, just a little bit below, so that it stays in place tighter. Okay? Because if we sew right below this hole, it's just going to, the hook will stay on a lot longer. It'll be a lot more stable because you're not sewing inside a hole, right? And I suggest that you remove the eye that's still there and just move it up a little bit. Or you may not have to, but I suggest either moving it up a little bit or just adding more thread on it, because if this hook fell off, then the eye was almost gonna fall off as well. So just stabilize it. That's what I'm saying. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go under, not over. We're gonna go under, and this is the process. Then go inside the fabric across like this. Just through the first layer, not through both. Remember that. And then we're going to go up. So through the fabric, up through the hole of the hook. Okay? Okay. Very good. And you're going to want to do that about, I'd say, 6 times. Or maybe 6 to 8 times, just to make it stable. Like, it's to your preference, right? If you think it needs to be really stable, clearly because it popped off the first time, then make it really stable, right? I'm just going to go in and out 6 times. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think 6 times is good. Okay. No, come on. Okay, I'm doing 8. I'm doing 8 times. I just want it to stay on here really well. Okay, now that you've done that 8 times, or 6 times, whatever you want, you're going to tie off the thread. So go underneath now, like what you're normally doing, and instead of going through the hole, you're just going to go underneath the hook. Okay, so the needle is just going underneath. Can you see that? Okay, the needle is just going underneath the hook, not through the hole. Okay. And then now that we're under the hook, let's just go in and out. Once. And then now with the knot, let's go in and out right underneath this hook. And then you're going to want to wrap the thread that's coming through the hole of your needle. Take this thread and you're going to want to wrap it around the top of the needle. So past this fabric, wrap it around the top of the needle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Very good. And then hold it, don't let go, and push the needle all the way through. And be very gentle because you don't want a big knot to happen before the bottom. We're making the knot right now, okay? So holding this, making the knot, coming down. Da 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 da. There we go. Now you have your knot right below, right underneath your hook. And I'd say go in and out a couple times just so that it's stable, or maybe just once more go in and out. You want to get your scissors, handy dandy. Cut it close. There you have it, my friends. And now let's move on to these sides. Okay, so now we're gonna start on this side of the hook. And the same thing applies to this side, but I will just start on this side, and this is what will be in the video number. So this is kind of just above that line. And then move it out of the way and do your little basting stitch within the first fabric, okay? Because you don't want the thread to go anywhere. I'm just gonna do this little basting stitch here. And see, it ended up being right beside the hole because the first hole that we sewed together, that we sewed back on the pants, we put it right beside the hole. So this is good. If it's right beside the hole, that means you're doing good. If it's on the hole, well, oops. And just keep on going. Or start all over. I mean, like, whatever you want if you have the time. Not too many people do these days, though. Anyways, okay, basting stitch. And now, lay your hook right above there. And we're going to do the same thing, the same process. So you know how we go in to the fabric, first layer, and go as close as you can to the hole. Go, and then go up through the hole, okay? In the fabric, up through the hole. Good. And again, in the fabric, up through the hole. And I'm going to do this 4 times so that we can have 4 times on this side too. So then 8 in total, okay? So that's twice. And then we're going to go to the other side. So just kind of do a cross over here, going through the fabric again, and then up through the hole. Okay, there you go. That's 4 times there. And now we're going to go in the fabric again, like what we did up here. We're going to go in the fabric, but not in the hole, not up through the hole this time, just under the hook. Okay. In and out a couple times. Now that you're under the hook, just in and out on the first layer of fabric. And then do your knot. Okay, so leaving the needle halfway through the fabric, grab your thread that's through the needle here, okay? And then do 3 loops around the top of the needle. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, hold it tight. Don't let go of the thread, pulling it all the way through the fabric. Okay, now it's making that knot, what we did before, okay? Right close to the fabric. Good. Okay, cut it close, it's not going to go anywhere. And now we are on our last little holes here on this side, okay? So like I said, same thing. Base stitch, and you already know this. Okay, now once again, we're going to tie it off. Now that we reached the last hole, go through the fabric, underneath, oh my goodness, okay. Underneath the hook, let's go across over here. Do you see where I'm going here? Okay, you see? I'm going to go across this way, so that's easier to tie the knot because this is pretty tight now. See, it's getting pretty tight. Okay. And I'm going to go in and out here. And then right close to the hole, because we can't really go underneath here anymore. Okay. Okay, through the fabric, right close to the hole here, because you can't go underneath the hook anymore. And with your thread that's remaining, wrap it around the top of the needle 3 times. 2, 3. Push the needle through. And you should have enough thread with just that arm's length to get you through. And if you don't, I'm sorry. Do it longer. Do it 1.5 arms length. Okay, see, there's your hole there. And now to finish off, I'm just going to go underneath through the fabric, first layer, and then underneath. Now you can see the hook here. Okay. And do that once more on this side now, just so that it's secure. Just like that, just side by side. Okay, and then cut it close to the edge there. And there you have it, my friends. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. That means you did it. I mean, I hope so. And this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this video. I can help you out on anything that I may have missed. And also, if you have any alteration videos that you would like me to do, please leave it in the comments below or send me an email at GreenecoStyle@outlook.com. You can also send me a direct message on my Instagram. I'm at GreenecoStyle. And if it wasn't your hook, but it was the eye on your pants that has popped off, I have that in the next video. The link is in the description below, and there should also be like a pop-up here somewhere that you can click on for the eye video. Thank you again for watching. I hope everybody has a great day and stay hydrated.